I was hoping it'd be like I made $1 million in 1 year.
I thought it was $1 million earner, meaning that's what she sold in a year or whatever.
No.
That's what her team line.
No,
okay.
it's her commission checks over her.
I would love to.
Now, how are you gonna
make $1 million?
Huh? It's already broadcast.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
but I think we give a couple seconds for anybody that wants to come on and join us.
Yeah.
This is an interesting angle. I feel like I'm all knees. So for anybody
that's lighting on
I'll peek in.
I guess we kind of got weird lighting.
Oh, well.
You know, this is
You can hear us.
Periscope.
You can hear us, right?
So this is Steve Sheridan. He is a Young Living Gold, and he has written a book. Let me grab it so I can show it off. Your book. It's called Journey to Health and Wealth. Come on, you can come join us and ask your question too. So he's written a 10-step plan to wellness, purpose, and abundance, and I got here today to tell a little bit about his story with how he got started with Young Living and what inspired you to write the book.
Well, I got trained by Dave Ramsey in January 2002, and I've been helping the military for the past 13 plus years with their finances. And then a couple years back, I got the vision to help Young Living distributors because, you know, there's so many great resources out there that help distributors with their wellness, but not really on finances. And so I took my old book and geared it towards Young Living distributors.
That's going to help.
Okay, great.
Microphone.
Excuse us just for a second.
Okay.
We're going to pin him up with a speaker so that you can hear him. Oh, shoot. I don't know what that was. But
This will work out good. Here, I'll get it for you.
Hello,
You pin it on him, and I'll stick it in.
could you hear him, you guys? Text if you can, if you could hear him. Otherwise, we're going to hook him up with a mic so you can hear him better.
No, it's a good idea anyways. Much better quality audio.
Oops.
There you go. Yeah.
Are you going to class today?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Can you hear?
If you guys have any trouble with
they're giving
that.
hearts. Okay, give some
That's good.
hearts. This guy is amazing. He's given a class today at 4:40 in the Gaylord, and we've been waiting for this one all week. So we got his book and we got his little books, and they're really helpful to help us to
Hello, Iowa.
not just make our money, but to keep our money and how to bring our money into our lives to make it financially stable instead of just
Drop your job.
yeah, J-O-B, job. Yeah, so he's over here taking pictures with a couple people, so just hang on for a sec.
Very cool.
Yeah. Oh, did you show the book?
that
I
was
guess
your
you
clip.
did.
Yeah.
That's his book. I hope that's forward and you guys can see it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, military.
So that's what he was selling yesterday, and that's what he's going to be going over today at his class. And so we're real excited to get to that. Journey to Health and Wealth. He's been there, done that. He is a gold right now. It's gold, right? In Young Living after 1 year.
He's retiring from his job at the military this year.
Yep. And his wife is a platinum, right? Did he say that?
gold.
She's
They're
gold too. Both
They're a
golds.
team.
Okay, and their team, and they're retiring and just doing Young Living alone this year. Okay, so we're waiting for him. He's coming back. All right, hang on 1 second. He's with people.
I think this will work out good.
Yeah. He just came.
Thanks for saying hi.
There you go, Steve.
All right.
You can clip
Hello.
that yourself.
Okay, good.
Hi, El Paso.
I'm gonna just
Thanks for joining us.
Is that too close?
No, not at all.
Is that good
Now
level?
you can
Great.
hear
Can you hear me now?
Send Steve some love for
Yeah.
that
Can you
one.
see? Can you hear me better?
We want to make sure he can hear you.
All right.
There
There's
we
some
go.
hearts. One heart. Okay.
This is Steve Sheridan.
Hi again.
I'm Leah Jervis. Welcome to our Periscope video. All right, Steve, we've had enough delays here. Tell
Okay.
us again, you were with the military doing finances, and you're a Dave Ramsey graduate.
Right. Yeah. Dave Ramsey, certified counselor, and so that's where my passion is at. And thanks to Young Living, I'm able to just continue to help other people out. And so really, actually, when I sell my books, it helps my nonprofit, Mission Wealthy Warriors, and I give away my Waging War on Debt book for free to our military.
Awesome.
So I've given over 1,000 books away, and my goal is to, obviously give away 10,000, 100,000 books. So as time goes on, because Young Living is where I make my money at, and so the books is really to help fund my nonprofit.
So how did you guys get introduced to Young Living, your network marketing company?
Right.
That's
Well,
making it happen
right.
for
So unfortunately, I was your typical husband. My wife first heard about Young Living at a homeschool convention. Our children were having some health issues, and so she started using different products and really helped her children out. And then I was typical, again, I called them snake oils, and didn't really want anything to do with it. And I was gone a lot, deployed. I went to Iraq, Afghanistan. But when I went to Afghanistan, Nancy sent me with peppermint oil, Thieves oil, and Thieves toothpaste. And I started using those and really saw the difference in my wellness and came back as a believer. And I said, okay, well, they're not snake oils anymore. They actually work and help me out. And you know, obviously in a combat zone, it's pretty stressful. And so that was a big blessing. And then a couple years later, I was like, you know, this is a business. She was just sharing, not really treating it as a business. And so we started looking at the compensation plan and like how to build. And so past few years, like in 3 years, we went from, I guess, senior star to gold. And
impressive.
Yeah, so it's good praise there.
Mm-hmm. Both of you.
Yes, thank you.
So how has it changed your life now that you have this income you've built on yourself? You've invested in yourself, and
right. Yeah. So basically, in my class that I'll be teaching later on, and also my book, is I say I'd rather have people invest in yourself. I call it You Incorporated, instead of parking your money in some mutual fund, hoping that it'll go up. You have no control over that. Whereas you say, okay, I'm going to go out and share with more people. I can, you know, fill up my calendar with more work to make my business more productive, and then, you know, reap the benefits from that.
So what impact has it had on your family then?
Okay, well, I've been gone so much. When I went to Iraq, I was gone 16 months in Iraq.
Oh my goodness.
Afghanistan was 12 months, and Honduras was 6 months. And so I was gone a lot. I missed, unfortunately, you can't get that time back from my children are 14, 13, 11, and 6. And so they missed a lot. I missed a lot of their growing up years. And so now I'm retiring from my civilian job this year. I teach people once your residual income exceeds your residual bills, then you can fire your boss. But we did that in May. But I say, well, don't quit your job right away. You know, do that for another 6 or 7 months. So now you're putting your paycheck strictly into savings. You're adjusting your budget, saying, okay, can I live on my Young Living check? And then I just picked December because, you know, and then I can just start off 2016.
Right.
But, you know, again, pick a time that's good for you. But, you know, I say at least 6 months. And now you have a bigger emergency fund, and then again you work that transition, and then it's great marketing, or, you know, just good chance, you know, talking to people. Hey, I'm retiring in 6 months, and then they're obviously going to say, well, how did you do that?
Right.
Well, let me tell you. I'd love to tell you on how I did that. You know, or, you know, again, it's, you know, a lot of times, you know, first, a lot of times, you know, both spouses are working, and a lot of times, you know, the wife comes home first, and so it's like, okay, now we can say, well, I've been, you know, you say, well, you telling people, well, I've been able to bring my wife home because of Young Living, you know, and you can talk to other people, and then later on you can say you bring your husband home. But it's a good way to talk to people, because obviously people want to know. It's not, you know, it happens a lot, but it's like, okay, I'd love to be home with my children. Let me hear how you did it. So again, because we do so well on sharing our oils for wellness, and it's so natural for us. But we always forget the wealth, abundance aspect of Young Living, and we're really not giving people that opportunity. People need, whether it's $100 a month, you know, a few $100, whatever. People need that. That'll make a big difference in people's lives, and so why not share that along with the oils?
So do you lead with the oils, or do you?
Yeah, we still we still lead with the product.
Yes.
I mean, again,
it's a wonderful product.
Yeah, and that's why, like, obviously I've been in other network marketing businesses before, and it's just, you can't get excited about some of their products, and so. I mean, it was a sound business concept, but it's just like, whereas we have the great product that you can't help but share, but the problem is it's so great that we forget to share the abundance part.
Right.
And so it's just that balance. And again, just letting them know and again, people have different needs. Like I said, some people an extra $100 will mean the world to them. Others, like, oh, I need to earn another $5,000 or $1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is how we're going to do it, and then make that effort. Mm-hmm. And other people, I would love to get more product, you know, so let's show you how to earn more free product and support our oily habits, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know, even as this, I got to keep making those ranks, because my wife can keep spending more product, because it's, you know, there's lots out there, and so
I think that's how many of us got into sharing our oils. We were a little shy at first, but because we want more. So we want more. So we want to go from 1 ounce of Ningxia Red a day to 2 to 3. I mean, I know some people. I mean, it's.
I'm going to just let you try the nitro the first time. The first one's on me.
Yeah, definitely. We learned the great ways. So, great questions.
Very cool.
So they're having a challenge here at the convention about doubling ROGV by next year. Are you in?
Oh, definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it takes to, advance rank. And
Yeah.
so, but the great thing is, so did they do the new product launch in the session yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I said 10 today, and so I just won.
Yeah.
But so when they said we had the laundry soap and the dishwasher soap, man, I was jumping up and down
Yeah.
because that is OGV
Yeah.
growth and
Yeah.
so easy.
And
Plus-
really transfer buying it.
Right, yeah.
Fast, right?
Yeah, I mean, in my book, I talk about that. It's like, okay, we've been transferring stuff, instead of going to Walmart, the different stores, we've been buying from ourselves, but obviously we didn't have those soaps, and those are much more consumables, because obviously even those of us who use oils, oil will last a couple months.
Yeah.
Whereas, I mean, I've got a family of 6, I'm doing a lot of laundry.
Right.
And so, and a lot of people are like, well, I'd like to get on Essential Rewards, but at 50 PV,
Right.
soap, one oil, you're there.
And they're
then-
going to be buying soap
Yeah.
and laundry detergent
Right, yeah.
and toothpaste and all
Right,
that stuff
yes,
anyway.
right. And
so
so
you might
you're
as well get the best.
Right, yep, get the best. And you're there at the 50 right away, and then before you know it, you got 20% points, and then again from there, it just okay, let's get the 100, start earning the paycheck. Let's get the 190, the 250, the 300. But it's really super easy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it is.
Excellent. Any other financial tips you can give somebody that's either just starting
Just
out or
starting.
really wanting to drop the job?
drop the job. Okay, well, I think those are two spectrums. Obviously, one is for dropping the job, you got to plan for it. So most of the time, most wives can come home at the silver gold rank because the husband's working, and the husband usually can come home at platinum. But I say get your finances in order. I show how to get out of debt. If you had no debt and you have a good young living check, as a gold. That's why I'm coming home as a gold, because we got our finances in order. Otherwise I'd be working, wait until platinum, another year, or who knows how long. So again, getting out of debt. Oh, here's the thing. Good point. So don't look at your commission check as an extra check for your lifestyle. So one of my favorite things I like to say from Big Al is I teach people how to get an extra paycheck a month. Who doesn't want that, right?
Right.
So typically, let's say both spouses are working. So now you got a third check, a young living check. I say live on one paycheck. Whichever one it is, you live on one paycheck. Now you take the second paycheck and you use that to pay off debt and invest in your young living business. But again, with your third check, your young living check, again, don't increase your lifestyle. Continue to pay off. And if you have no debts, but you have a mortgage, then double down on that.
Yeah.
But so use that young living check to pay for product, to save for convention. Because convention, $3,000, is a good ballpark. Plane ticket, hotel, food, and then the sky's the limit on product. I
Right.
mean, it's like, if I could, I'd spend, thousands and thousands.
Right.
So, but so $3,000, that's $250 a month. So let's start saving for June, right? For those of you guys that aren't here at convention with us this year, be with us in June. And so you've got actually only 10 months now because we're in August.
Right.
You have 10 months. So that's $300 a month out of your commission check. You put in your savings now so again, buy your convention ticket now through the
Because it's
10th
cheaper.
for $149, because then it goes up to $189. So buy your ticket now, but every check from now on, put $300 of that into your savings for convention. So like when we leave convention tomorrow, I'm not going to be having reminders of convention in September, October,
Yeah, you're
November
not
with those.
scrambling to
Right.
pay it
I'm
off.
not paying those bills off later. I've already paid for it. So again,
And there's a big benefit to coming
Yes.
to convention.
Oh, yeah.
There is a percentage of, there is a number I know that
Right.
says that if you come to convention, it boosts you
oh
forward.
yeah, no, definitely. The Schulers, they say it takes about 3 years off your learning career, plus the motivation. If each year after convention, we see that boost in productivity, because you come back fired, you're sharing, and you're helping your team grow. So it's really, going back to you, like someone beginning, definitely, even if you just signed up as a new distributor like this month, plan on going to convention, because you're going to learn this year, but that's going to really launch you there. But as we learned in convention this week, love it and share it. So basically you're learning to love it, but don't be afraid to share it. You don't need to be an expert. Whoever sponsors you, they're your expert. You just share it. You got the passion, the enthusiasm, you've got the connections. Connect those people with the person who sponsored you. They will help teach, and then obviously then they're signed up under you. So don't be afraid. you don't have to know everything to share it.
And
you
the
just
oil-
love it.
And the oils speak for themselves.
Right. Oh, yeah.
They really do. They feel for
And
themselves.
they speak differently for every, they all work differently on different people. And so just
But they
share
work.
it. Yep. So that'd be one thing there. So.
I like this, Steve.
Oh, yes.
He's got a map in his book.
Yep, you can get a poster of it from my website, 11 by 17 poster you stick up on your wall.
Once you pay off your debt, this one says lifestyle increase. So
Right.
you do have the extra money coming in, and you limit it,
Right.
but you want to be able to feel the benefit of your hard work.
Right, yeah, so definitely, again, balance. I'm a saver, my wife's a spender, so we meet in the middle. And so you don't feel guilty about spending, but you worked hard and have that. And so have goals. So, as you write your goals all the way up to Royal Crown Diamond, obviously the lower ranks, it's going to be smaller benefits or rewards, smaller rewards. But as you go up, be like, okay, like for me, when I hit platinum, I'm going to do a full body wrap on my truck. It costs like $3,000. It's going to have Young Living oils and different stuff on it, and then my other stuff. But again, so have different things that you want to do that, okay, like $3,000 right now would be kind of foolish for me to spend on it. But as a platinum, it's tax write-off, but plus, again, it's something that I'm looking forward to. It'll make my truck look even nicer, stand out. So at the different ranks, again, at the lower ranks, silver, just have something that you want to do.
Right.
Very cool. Yeah. Thank you, Steve, for your time today.
Yeah, thank you so much for
I'm
inviting
looking
me.
forward to your class
Yes.
later. For anybody that's here at the Gaylord, what time's your class, Steve?
It's 4:40, so I recommend you be in line at 3:40 because, again, all the classes, you kind of have to get there early. And then after class, I'm going to hang out outside the room and just talk with people. So.
Excellent.
And then for anybody who's in like the tri-state area of Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, and so on, he is trying to get up there in October.
Correct. Yeah. I have to talk with Shannon Hudson after convention, but we're looking at me coming. I was there last year, and so I'd like to come back up again maybe this year.
So if he does, and when he gets the dates set in stone and all that, we will make sure to let you guys know because he is a great guy to listen to. Isn't he great? He's supportive. He helps us. He's written a book for us to help us with our business, and so one to listen to.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Steve.
Yep.
Oh,
It was.
there you go.